for success. You have to get your mind combat ready or fight ready. I've said this many times before that psychology wins fights. Essentially, you have to train your mind for success. You have to get your mind combat ready or fight ready. And this can help you in any aspect of life, not just in a ring or in a cage or in a street fight. So if you have to train your mind for success, the fighters who perform the best are the ones that are confident in their training, prepared to push themselves to the fullest extent of their potential. And those are the ones that believe that they'll win. This is sometimes referred to as the champion's attitude, the guy that wants it.
We have got Charance.
The Tantrum.
The Tantrum.
Tighter.
I do love a nickname.
I know, that's one of the best.
In the blue corner.
Well, he's taken a couple of shots early doors, they tie up.
And Andy Michaels
goes to the ground, and he's taking some shots already. Is this going to be an early finish?
Really laying it on is Charance. Stuart Davis looking closely, and that's it.
In order to gain this attitude, you have to train your mind for competition. So here's a review of our top tips. So we have spent a lot of time talking about different ways to motivate yourselves, for combat, for street, for self-defense. They've included many different techniques, including visualization, focus, concentration, and even direct fight training. But despite all of this, what it really comes down to is your training. Train every day to improve your skills, form and confidence. That's an obvious one. Your training should be extremely challenging. Don't save your hardest fight for the competition or the street fight or whatever it is you're preparing for. Physically, you have to push yourself to complete exhaustion. Then jump back up and do it again. We've done videos on this. It's important to practice a winning attitude, not just on the game day, but every time you train. So let's review some of the techniques we've spoken about to condition your mind for success. Try to understand why you're nervous. Change the way you think of these feelings by associating them with excitement rather than fear. That's an important skill. Try to reframe fear into something that's positive. That way, each time you experience it, you're actually experiencing something that's spurring you to fight rather than holding you back. Harness your negative energy into additional strength. Let it motivate you to fight harder. We've said this before. Develop a plan or a fighting strategy. Personally, I prefer strategies rather than plans because they're more flexible. With strategies, you can adapt them as the fight unfolds. The thing about strategies is that they're flexible and adaptable. Say, for example, the strategy of moving as efficiently as directly as possible. Take this idea. You can apply it in many different situations. It's a concept that flows across the board. Here's a good one. Practice with a live opponent. Observe them closely so you can see and learn how to identify the right time to attack. Everybody has weaknesses. If you watch a person long enough, you'll understand their body language and you'll be able to figure it out in a fight. Always establish a pre-fight ritual. We've mentioned this one before. Take a few minutes of calm, quiet time to listen to a specific tune or music. Empty your mind so you can focus on the competition. But make this a ritual, make this a practice. Get used to conditioning yourself in this way just before a fight. Practice deep breathing, exercise to calm your mind and boost your concentration. Visualize yourself winning. We often hear this, but how many people actually do that? How many people actually visualize themselves taking part in a competition or a fight and winning? And really, truly believe it. And lastly, prepare for